the big story of the day, and that is Aaron Rodgers. A lot of people thought now that this Fugazi, tampering period, legal tampering opened up, that it would just be a wrap. As you saw, a lot of guys agreed to contracts yesterday, but not my guy right here. Not this guy. I don't want to be like Brett Favre, except I want to be exactly like Brett Favre. And I want the world to be focused on a decision I've yet to make. Do I want to play for the New York Jets? I want to take Aaron Rodgers' side in this for a minute, because I understand. It's not as if he's being given the opportunity to go play for a franchise that's rooted in success and class. Mm-hmm. He has to decide if he wants to play for a joke franchise that's been a clown show for the better part of 50 years. Now, I like Joe Douglas a lot. He is changing the narrative on the New York Jets. But if everybody that's yelling and screaming about, why, Aaron, why? Why? Make up your mind. Think about what you're asking the man to do. Leave one of the most hallowed places in all the NFL.
If not the.
Where he's got $60 million guaranteed coming his way this year if he wants to play there. And a good young nucleus and draft picks and money to spend and good running backs. Or go play for a franchise that not that long ago thought that the answer to winning a Super Bowl was Tim Tebow.
Legitimately thought that.
Like, this is not an easy decision. He's going to make the money no matter what. Jet fans, slow down. You're embarrassing yourselves. Come on, Aaron. Come on, Aaron. And I know, listen, this is the cycle. It's right now. Please, Aaron. Please, Aaron. If he doesn't announce it today, tomorrow it's going to be, screw you, Aaron Rodgers. I never wanted you anyway. But right now it's, please, Aaron. Please. We're embarrassing ourselves as Jet fans. And all of a sudden, we believe that if Aaron Rodgers becomes a Jet, the New York Jets are going to the Super Bowl. They're not. Are they better? You're damn right they're better.
Way better.
Are they going to win double-digit games? Yeah, 100%. They'll be 11-6, 12-5, or something along those lines. Are they automatically the best team in the AFC East? No, they're not. You still got to beat the Buffalo Bills, and I recognize that the Bills lost Edmonds and Poyer's probably next to go. But Aaron Rodgers is playing this perfectly.
Yeah, he is.
Because he ain't saying anything. And then yesterday, it got a little crazy because Rasul Douglas, I believe I have his name correct?
Yep.
He was upset on social media because, a lot of New York Jet players are publicly courting Aaron Rodgers. We saw the fireplace video the other day with Sauce Gardner and Breece Hall and Garrett Wilson, where they burned, they melted the cheese head.
Yeah.
So now people are saying to guys on the Packers, how come you guys aren't publicly courting him? And Rasul Douglas had a great line. He goes, I don't need to go on Twitter. I've got the man's phone number. I'll just call him or I'll text him. So that got to Aaron Rodgers.
That was a great rebuttal.
Right? Man. And then Aaron Rodgers last night broke his silence on social media. And he wrote this. Now, I'm going to be honest. When I first saw it, I was like, he misspelled skull? I don't know. Maybe that's a new way of going LOL. Or maybe I thought he was an Arkansas fan. I was looking for Suey. And then I realized Rasul. Mm-hmm. He was basically responding to what Rasul Douglas said, and that is, Sul. Like, I got your back. I know how you feel about me. Now, do you think, in your humble opinion, knowing a lot of the guys that are still there and obviously knowing Aaron Rodgers, that if enough players on the Packers who he liked, respected, or thought well of, reached out to him to say, man, I'm not going to make this public, but we want you back. We need you back. We can win with you. We blah, 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 blah. That has an impact on his decision? Or does it have nothing to do with what he decides to do? And I know it's just your opinion, but do you think that plays a role?
I think it does.
Go ahead.
The human element of all of us is we want to feel appreciated. We want to know that you want me around. And so I'll go with my personal experience.
Yeah.
Like, I hear you saying that it's a tough decision. Well, from the outside looking in, everybody thinks it's an easy decision. Stay in Green Bay. Like, you have everything, but when you've been someplace and you feel a type of way, you're not just looking at it the way that everybody else is. You've experienced it. You know it's good, but you want to feel something different. The only way that you feel like, again, going back to me, my departure from Green Bay, I never wanted to leave. I never wanted to leave. I didn't. The only person that continued to tell me, Greg, you know you're a part of this team, you're a part of what we're doing moving forward, was Edgar Bennett.
Right.
Like, Aaron Rodgers didn't reach out to me. James Jones, I have a great relationship with.
Right.
Obviously, we talk, but it wasn't like, gee, man, stay. Everybody was more like quiet.
And that played a role in your decision to leave.
It did not play a role in my decision to leave, but if Aaron would have reached out and been like, gee, no, don't leave. I need you back. Like, it matters. Like, I'm not saying that I would have stayed.
But it would have made the decision more difficult.
But now I'm considering it even more versus, man, do you even care?
And in this case, probably unlike your deal, this is not about money. You may have left because you had a bit of financial opportunity to take care of your family moving forward. He's made $300 million just from his NFL contracts. He's going to make over $50 this year no matter what he does. Mm-hmm. So this is not a financially motivated decision. It comes down to, I think, has Mark Murphy pissed him off to the point where he doesn't want to play for the Packers anymore? Or Kuntz, the general manager? I think more Murphy. Or does he truly think, if I go to the Jets, because they've got a great young defense, a good young nucleus of wide receivers, and I believe that they're going to go acquire this guy, that guy, and this guy, that I can win right away. Remember, he's not 28 years old.
No.
He's got maybe a 2-year window to try to win his second Super Bowl. I still think it's easier in Green Bay, but I also respect the fact that if he feels like Mark Murphy is forcing him out and doesn't want him back, then okay, maybe I take a walk. But it's interesting because I've tried to figure out who's got hand here. Do the New York Jets have hand over the Packers because nobody else wants them? Mm-hmm. Do the Packers have it over the Jets because we know you're desperate to get them? And does Aaron Rodgers trump both because it doesn't matter what the Jets and the Green Bay Packers want to do? He's under contract. He gets to say. So it's interesting who's got the strength there, and I think it's Aaron Rodgers.
It's clearly Aaron Rodgers. He can dictate what his future looks like, period. No one else can. He has a no-trade clause. I mean, when you look at it, he has to be in agreement with where they're sending him. Obviously, the Jets are the only team that we're hearing about that we feel like is going. But let's not forget that this is a guy that keeps receipts. Like, I understand.
I respect that. I do too. And I'm a vindictive son of a bitch,
like,
too.
I mean, we all, to some degree, are like, man, I didn't forget. Like, let's not make it seem like these relationships in Green Bay have been amazing and blissful. Like, just last offseason, we were hearing the friction between management and
it's Mark
Aaron
Murphy.
Rodgers.
It's the CEO. That's
and so, and how things used to be run, and how they should be run, and how they are now. Like, so let's not make it seem like, oh, that's swept under the rug. It's no more there. Aaron Rodgers, he's reminded of that all the time.
Well, listen, we got lots more coming up on Aaron Rodgers throughout the show, because what happens to the New York Jets if they don't get Aaron Rodgers? Hey there. Thank you so much for watching The Carton Show. You can subscribe right here to get all the latest bits and segments from the show. And by the way, while you're at it, we have a lot of great shows on FS1, so check them out too.